Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and today's video is about why phone relationships fail. Kind of sound like the Emperor from Star Wars. Oh, the relationship by phone will always fail, my young apprentice. So most guys have no idea what women want. We don't know how to attract them. We don't know how to keep her interested. So what do? We chase. And I've thought about why we do this, and a few things come up for me. One is that we're projecting. In other words, we are trying to give them what we want them to do. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to give them what we want them to do. We want them to chase us because we know that if they chase us, they would land us, or they have a good shot. So we do the same thing. But the other thing that comes up for me is we do it out of anxiety. We chase out of anxiety, and I really think this is the bigger issue going on here. We're afraid that we're going to lose them, they're going to find someone else, they're going to forget about us. So I think that's what's going on here. Now, I've got some really good pointers in an email here today that I want to go through. And one of the things that I want you guys to understand is that women need to feel your presence. That's why I'm saying forget about the phone. The phone is for setting these dates. They need to be in your presence. Now, you want to contact them all the time in between the dates, but here's the other thing you need to understand. Women also need to feel your absence. And sometimes your absence, actually a lot of times, your absence is just as strong as your presence. So you have to give them both. And when you're contacting them all the time in between dates, just chit-chatting, that's not building the anticipation, which is what you want to do. Imagine, and just think in your mind about that scene that you always think of when a girl is thinking about a guy, She's picking the petals off the flower, saying he loves me not. You can see she's wondering. She's wondering about what's going on. Does he still care? Well, if you're constantly contacting her, there's no wondering about if she's got you, if she can get you. There's no challenge or mystery there. So you want to balance it. You want to let her feel your presence. You want to let her feel your absence. Okay? So I've got an email here from John. It says, "Hey, Coach. I love the website and your videos are the best. What I love about your style is that you're not just giving us the information, but teaching us the insight. Great job. Looking forward to my next Skype session." Okay, thanks for the kind words. If you're interested in getting a Skype session with me, you could just go to my website, askcraig.net, and I also offer email coaching, whichever option works best for you. So he asks, do you really think the phone is for only setting dates? Because I get a girl's number, it seems like a good idea to text back and forth a little bit in between dates. Can a woman really lose attraction that fast? Absolutely. Okay? A woman can lose attraction for a guy after one comment. You could do a bad joke, you could call her honey, or maybe she doesn't like that. You could do any little thing to turn her off because she doesn't have enough, of a bond with you, a relationship, a connection to take, account for those losses. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you're making too many withdrawals from the bank when you don't have enough invested. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. I think I got that across to you. So, the other thing is that a woman's attachment style is going to have a big impact in how frequently and often she wants to hear from you. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown about the attachment styles, but this isn't the video for that. I just want to, give you a little refresher that the attachment style is something that we form with our caregivers in the first 2 years of our life. It's our introduction to the world. And you would actually be incredibly surprised how that bond, those first 2 years, affect every relationship that we have for the rest of our life. It's absolutely true. And I promise you, I've done tons and tons of research on this. You have to understand this. So there's 3 basic attachment styles. There's secure, there's anxious, and avoidant. So the reason I'm telling you this is that if you understand which type of attachment style you are and the girl that you're interested in is, you can understand how to do things that are going to cause attraction and not chase them away. See, a girl with an anxious attachment style is going to wonder about you more. She's going to think about you. She's going to be a little bit more fearful that you're not going to be interested in her. So, in that case, that girl you could contact her a little bit more than just setting up the dates. Now, if you have a girl with an avoidant attachment style, she's not going to need so much contact. She's not going to want so much contact, and if anything, you're going to make her feel smothered and trapped. So, she is going to appreciate you only setting up, the dates and texting for setting up the dates, not these constant check-ins and see how she's doing. That's going to make her feel like she's losing her freedom. A girl with a secure attachment style is going to expect that you're going to be working, dealing with life, doing what you have to do, and that you're going to contact her to set up the date. And when you do, she's going to be excited to hear from you. So just be aware of those things. I am strongly recommending you only do it for setting up dates, but I also can see right away little things that will tell me which attachment style she is. So, but you don't want to go down that road yet, okay? You guys don't know enough information about that yet. So he continues in the email that says, I really don't like not contacting her at all until I'm going to ask her out on the next date. I like to be able to pick up the phone and call her or text her about her day, and I don't want her to forget about me. Listen, if she's interested in you, she's not going to forget about you. Think about that. Like, just put yourself in those shoes for a minute. If you're interested in a girl, are you going to forget about her? Of course not. If she does contact you for any reason, just set the date. If she contacts you after a couple days, set the date after 3 or 4 text messages. Get right to setting a date. If you want to text her more, and you're going to continue to do things the way you've done it, I understand it's your life, you do that, but you are dancing on the edge of a knife. Remember that, because, like I said, one bad joke, one too many text messages can turn her off completely. Like I was saying earlier, I pick up on little things that can tell me somebody's attachment style right away. For example, recently, I was texting a girl the other night, and she fell asleep. Well, the next morning, she texted me at 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Like, that's an anxious attachment style, right? A secure person would wait till the afternoon or whenever they were free. An avoidant person probably wouldn't even text you back at all. I'm half joking, but they would wait longer. Now, here's another one that happened. I texted another girl. We were texting a little bit back and forth in the evening, and she fell asleep, but then she wound up texting me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anxious attachment style, right? Secure wouldn't do that. Avoidant wouldn't do that. Tells me right away. Those little things I know to pick up on that you guys don't understand yet. But, it's kind of sad that I'm putting these girls to sleep, right? I guess I'm boring. They're just falling asleep on me. I'm kidding. So, let me wrap up by saying this to you guys. Ask yourself this. Which sounds better to you? Chasing a girl or a girl chasing you? A woman's not going to get rid of you if she's chasing you, right? So, I can understand that you probably spent your whole life chasing girls, texting them all the time, getting in these phone ships with them, and it doesn't work out. You got to break that pattern. You got to do something different. If you stick to it, and you're going to see much better results in your dating life. When you text a girl, set up a definite date, definite time, go on the date. Let her feel your presence. after the date, you wait until you're setting up the next date and let her feel your absence. She will appreciate that, and she will feel a stronger attraction to you. Okay? So, if you'd like to get my help personally, you can always go to AskCraig.net, sign up for the best coaching that works best for you. Please subscribe to the videos. I have a ton of great content coming. I'd hate for you guys to miss out. And I will talk with you soon.